After stepping down as South Africa's first democratically elected president in 1999, Nelson Mandela had the opportunity to enjoy a quiet life with his family. Yet, the relentless spirit of activism and his profound sense of duty called him to continue serving the world. This chapter of his life was marked by global philanthropy, activism, and a commitment to social justice that resonated far beyond South Africa. Retiring in June 1999, Mandela envisioned a peaceful life split between his homes in Johannesburg and Kunu, but his dedication to global issues drew him back to public life. He embraced his role as a global elder, founding the Nelson Mandela Foundation that same year to address rural development, education, and the HIV/AIDS crisis. Despite criticism for not doing enough during his presidency, Mandela became a vocal advocate against HIV/AIDS, declaring it a war that had taken more lives than all previous wars combined. He partnered with the Treatment Action Campaign to press for government action in providing antiretrovirals to HIV-positive South Africans. Mandela continued to create avenues for change. In 2002, he inaugurated the Nelson Mandela Annual Lecture to stimulate public discourse. The following year, he founded the Mandela Rhodes Foundation at the University of Oxford, offering scholarships to aspiring African leaders. Additionally, he launched the Nelson Mandela Center of Memory and the 46,664 campaign, named after his prison number, both dedicated to the fight against HIV/AIDS. These initiatives not only honored Mandela's legacy, but also became platforms for the next generation to carry forward his mission. During this period, Mandela's activism took on a global dimension. He didn't hesitate to speak out against Western powers. He strongly criticized the NATO intervention in Kosovo in 1999 and condemned the United States and Britain for their invasion of Iraq in 2003. Mandela referred to the Iraq War as a tragedy, condemning President George W. Bush and Prime Minister Tony Blair for undermining the United Nations. Despite the controversy surrounding these remarks, Mandela's commitment to justice transcended political alignments, and he retained his role as a moral voice in world affairs. In 2007, Mandela joined forces with his wife, Grocka Machel, and Desmond Tutu to convene a group of global leaders, known as the Elders, announced on his 89th birthday. This coalition was created to offer independent leadership and guidance on some of the world's toughest challenges, from climate change to human rights abuses. Mandela's vision for the Elders reflected his belief in using collective wisdom and experience to tackle the root causes of conflict and suffering worldwide. One of Mandela's crowning achievements in his later years was successfully campaigning for South Africa to host the 2010 FIFA World Cup. He called it a symbol of unity and hope for his nation, a gift marking a decade since the fall of apartheid. Although his declining health kept him out of the spotlight during the event, Mandela made a final public appearance at the closing ceremony, where he received a standing ovation. As Mandela faced health challenges, his final years were marked by endured prolonged battle with lung infections. Despite these struggles, Mandela's presence remained a source of strength and unity for the nation. Default on December 5, 2013. At the age of 95, Nelson Mandela passed away, surrounded by his family. South Africa and the world mourned the loss of a towering figure of peace and justice. The nation observed 10 days of mourning, and his funeral in Kunu was attended by leaders from around the globe, cementing his legacy as a symbol of reconciliation and hope. Nelson Mandela's post-presidential years were filled with dedication to global causes and a relentless pursuit of peace and equality. In the end, Mandela's life was more than the story of a leader. It was a testament to resilience, forgiveness, and the power of one man's vision to change the world. Watch out for more stories in the next video.